好，大家新年快乐！2024年第一天，继续来我的无聊直播。那昨天实在没办法熬到跨年，打到晚上11点半就已经顶不住，因为这个游戏实在是太催眠了。好，昨天我记得是说要抄小路上去。
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy, or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasser.
All right, I'll try to get there via the side path.
好。走小路，哎，因为现在是白天，早安。因为现在是白天，理论上我的催眠指数应该会低一点。新年快乐啊！我昨天晚上实在是没办法撑到12点，我老婆在晚上。对，今天来破关，我老婆就说：“哎，你怎么11点半就在床上了？”她其实那个时候在床上打 iPad， 在打 game。然后我说我实在没办法顶到12点了，我说我可不可以先睡？然后我就直接就躺在床上，被子一盖我就睡着了。我绝对是在12点之前进入梦乡，100%。我今天跟我爸打电话来问我昨天有没有出去倒数，我说倒数什么？我昨天晚上很早就睡了。我说倒数要出去挤人，还要塞车，天气又冷，都没有到很冷了，就是我说我在床上面多舒服，睡一觉就第2天了，超好笑的。好了，我还要留精力来爬这个，其实我不知道是什么星球，这个应该不是火星，反正就去外星冒险。看一下，这个游戏没办法蹲的，它没有办法控制那种动作性的移动。为什么把手会一直在抖？等一下，唉，元旦。
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds.
元旦就是在家里再耍废1天，然后这个礼拜过4天就结束了。这个礼拜好像比较容易过，因为少1天。这个石头，这个游戏有一些小的细节做不好。你看这种叠上去，它就是不是双面贴图了，所以你看这里就漏了一个窟窿。就这个游戏，它在就是这个制作团队在细节上没有。这个是什么？有辐射。
Radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yes, now be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation after all.
对耶，这个是，这是一个死胡同。奇怪，这里有个洞。等一下啊！看来可以
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
这样滑下去会不会危险？来呀！哎，是走下。哎，等一下。哎，我才走2步，为什么？等一下。他是从下面打上来的，所以对面才会被炸到。等一下，哦，这个辐射不是从这边来的，哦，蛮厉害的哦。
Yes, sir? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
我稍微今天早上有看了一下，就是这个游戏，应该说这部小说，赤土啊
Yes, I am. Oh shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
咦？所以那边应该是堵住了。就是这个游戏是那种很硬派的科幻小说来的，所以它里面写的客机啊那些都会是就是属于写的非常好的。所以看这个游戏，同时也可以注意一下他们的，他们所写的那种硬派的科幻内容。就是这些细节是科幻迷会很喜欢。这里有个东西，尸体。
Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my
他是被石
priority.
头砸死的吧？
It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question.
就
I'm
刚
not
好
even sure what they were doing.
天降巨石把他砸死了，应该是。可是头没有破头盔没有破
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous.
True. Maybe take a look around first.
他这边应该也穿得过去，因为我也很喜欢那种很硬核硬派的那种科幻的东西。这怎么摸不到啊？
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
长按，先关机。等一下。 我觉得这个蛮有趣的，就是像这种看幻灯片。等一下，看一下数值。就是这个位置。
All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out.
这还是半透明。
The convoy's heading somewhere. I was there. It's the location with the giant cranes, right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level.
哦，难道他是昨天晚上吊起来那个奇怪的机器，让他们灭团？
They're getting close to where I am now. They're here, sending a probe.
哎，
It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above.
所以在上面。
They're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
OK， 等一下去看。
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
就是像我这种很喜欢硬派科幻的人，我就会觉得这个游戏虽然节奏很慢，但是我觉得还是玩起来很爽。
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters.
容器，
I wonder if it's still nearby.
还有一张。
Something's going on. One man's trying to
音乐有
get the
变。
attention of the others to. I have no idea what's beyond the frame.
他脱头盔。
The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face.
哎，
Slide. People rushing out of the tunnel.
有一个没点到哎。
Running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Asta.
我能照顾自己。
Spare me your concern, sir. I'm not a child. Be fine. One of the antimatters fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
所以洞里面应该是有一些东西。
There's nothing else. Darkness.
Can't you see what he was aiming for?
诶，
The machine's objective has changed.
诶，
There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects.
哦，哪里写
Trying to reach its limit, I
？unknown
guess.
unknown。
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
所以这里释放了奇怪的东西出来。
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. Astrogator. The Antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
There's also a second Antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
所以他们有一些奇怪的东西。哦，
The second Antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
有人对他颜色。
It's firing directly at the crew.
呜。哎，看来是这个机器射出去的，因为这照片是这个机器。
Shooting them
哦，
one by one.
哇，这样。
It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagships.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we two participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond.
哇，这好多章啊！
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
哦，
Hiding from it made no difference.
躲起来没用，恐怖。
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
他下一张就是变意大利面了，肉酱意大利面。
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion.
恐
No.
怖。意大利面，嘿嘿嘿，
Killed him.
意大利面图，
The machine just
跟我最近玩的 Diffusion Model 一样，意大利面，人都变成意大利面。
Oh fuck.
Yes, no?
那是谁啊？
The last photo is from a few moments
所以
ago.
它还能动。
I'm on it.
Bloody hell. So it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
所以连我都要变意大利面了。
While moving away. If that's all,
What about that tunnel?
right.
So?
查看一下
I'll
应
go
该
check
可
it
以吧？
out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
哦，这机器还没坏，怎么办？我准备把我的早餐塞进去电路板，帮它充点机。哇，炮口在这边，所以这个意大利面人就在这里结束了。看一下，走这边看看。哦，哎，他不让我过。其实走两边都一样，因为我都会走。哎，可是这边下不去，为什么不让我下？他不让我下。
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
他不让我下去，这边应该也没有，这边上来应该就是通过那个车爬的地方啊，所以单向的，那我只剩这条路了。诶，这里也有个人。 看一下啊，这个人已经看过了。哎，
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
这台有没有东西剩？好，进去。越来越有趣了，我觉得这个故事。真的要进去。哦，天哪，我听到声音呢。
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, young man.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
会有什么呢？
It's an octan, coming at me. Huh. Carrying something. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
心脏病。
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
哦，又是这种植物。
No. No. I'm better now.
All right then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes.
箱子被砸了。
But never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Hey. 他这里走出来一条坑呢。他笔记了什么？没看到他笔记什么。
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
只要这种树出现了，这个人不是他这种是金属的植物来的，就是它是属于金属，所以你看这个，它才会亮，它才会是高亮的反应，就是只有照到金属，它才会这样。你看，就是有金属的东西，还有这里面有一个这种金属的东西，好像从里面那个东西长出来的。 咦，好恶啊！
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
我觉得这种可能会生一些，我觉得这种植物最后会是有攻击性的。哎，我挡住他，会怎样？我被他推。怎样可以阻止他？你看，我已经画了，这都是树丛。 什么名字啊？是不是把它弄平？因为那个幻灯片不是说它一进来这里就有一些东西飞出来，成千上万嘛，对天空开枪，所以这个可能会。 长一些奇怪的东西出来，我觉得好恶这种，虽然它没有做的很细，但是感觉就觉得好恶这个东西。我往里面探索，就等于这部小说被做成游戏，你就看到作者幻想的画面。 我要心脏病了。三星堆，等一下。等一下，我怎么放大？
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
对啊，我觉得这种就是 他是不是在讲金属类的生物啊？不知道，因为很硬派的那种科幻，什么都可以写的，而且他不是乱写，最厉害是他是可以写到像真的一样。诶，这个是什么？根。
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
金属树从金属土壤里长出来。
So all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal.
所以它们是长在金属上的。
Take a closer look at them, Doctor.
哦。 那等于，等一下，地下电缆。他们就是类似从这种金属的内部结构长出来的东西，所以我觉得他们是属于这个星球的生物。
So the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's. Looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells,
金属生命体
organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling it all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yes.
对啊，因为我们是碳基生物啊，就是用蛋白质啊什么去，但是他这样讲的就是用金属。等一下，我又头痛了。
Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
他脸上会不会长个树？我看不到是谁。等一下，我产生幻觉了。不是我好像是看到他的死掉的影像了。怎样？
Robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
哇，这个画面我没办法看到东西了。这是原来的地方不对，他出去了。等一下，但是原来我里面没探索完啊。我没探索完啊，为什么要赶我出去？ 我一定要看一下里面，不过这边是过不去的，好吧。
Focus. What now?
对啊，这种科幻小说都是一定要有科技大佬或者是科幻大佬。那这个是有啊，这部小说是据说是有名的。 但是我不知道，因为我没有这么爱看小说。这部小说是被定义为硬派科幻小说的。
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
他明明就在等我嘛，我跑了一圈回来，他还在动工。他不被气化，被那个 反质子炮，不要走太近。这石头要掉下来了，感觉是不是？真的，真的。躲起来是没用的呗。哇哦！他只剩2条腿。哦！ 死前遗言。
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't.
闭上眼睛。哇，有用了！闭上眼睛有用了。
How did I survive? Wait, you said you had a choice.
Yes, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimatter?
He decided not to shoot me after all.
Ooh.
Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself.
我觉得躲在它下面就安全了。
How do I expect you to?
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you. So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more anti-mats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Whoa.
But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people.
只剩2条
How
腿
we。can aid them. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. It should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Actually, it's right in front of me.
这是什么？这名字对于我的意义不大，因为我都认不得，不知道他们是谁。人，那个载具跟机器人，所以他就圈了，应该就是死掉的意思了。这谁啊？又有一个人。哇！看不到他是
I
谁。
should move. Oh, there's no time.
诶？ 有一个人在我脚下。AR-12。为什么就死掉了？
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
我这个车下面还有2个洞啊，可以看到轮子。
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day. Base, this is Boza.
等一下，这里有一些红点呢。
Crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
这些红点是什么？
And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and, this is our biggest revelation so far, they started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies. Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it? Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise three-fold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there? Navigators
感觉很恐怖诶，这个红点。
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
好像天空有一些东西在飞耶，
Robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep
跟苍蝇这么大的
Hello,
飞的
convoy.
那个
Anka,
机器
come
人
in.。Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't
Gets tense.
leave the material behind and return to the base. But
我觉得这个声音一开
Scout came back.
就会引起。
Tesla,
等一下，
what's going on?
这个为什么是红色？
Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
last saved recording.
Amazing.
哎，
Microbots
不是，它应该这个就是记录当时候的。
capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field. The field emitted by these
没有
flies.，
就他当时候记录，这有一些东西在，
Field measurements showed above
就是那种看不见，但是是很小的机器人。
malfunction after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
而且这些东西好像是有什么磁场，
Prolonged exposure
那
to
磁场
strong
会
electromagnetic fields can be harmful to
让
the
人
human
头痛
brain.
啊什么的。
Usually it concerns the long-term effects,
对，
months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
我等他讲
Various
完
brain
先。
dysfunctions.
脑功
It
能
may
障
even
碍
lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how. Merit.
等一下，先开雷达。
Another known effect of the EM field is
我很怕打开这个就会有。
continues to function normally, but the human being is such as helpless, vulnerable, like a baby. They don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
看一下没有什么声音，等一下。
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking
都没用了，这
curiosities,
几个台都
oddities,
是坏
lab
的。
rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining.
关掉
Confirm
了草
at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
找到有苍蝇的容器。开这个灯，算没什么用。为什么感觉开灯有点危险？这台是12 ATR 12，我先下去好了。这没看到任何东西。看一下 ATR 12，如果它有圈 ，ATR 12有圈就是找到的意思。 不一定是死掉。我现在在这里 ，ATR 12。
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
我还是蛮在意这个里面这个，我没办法 report 到哎，看不到它是谁哎。这明明有个人在里面。 有时候一种奇怪的声音，我都不知道到底是我房间的猫在叫，还是这个游戏的声音。它这个 beat 的声音呢，奇怪，但我确定是游戏的声音。
I've located one of the
哦，
transporters.
连这个都涨嘞！
Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
声音关掉，没事啊，这种才刺激。等一下，这个地图左边有一条路哎，待会再进去，先看完这里。这一台是什么 ？TVU TNM， 哎，什么85，不管了。等一下，我先绕一圈比较。哎，前面还有一台。 这种就是未来的露营车。哎，这死了一个。这个叫什么 ？Osterus。为什么会有这种 beep 的声音呢？进去看看。
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really.
上面这个是玻璃还是护照？
5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
哦，感觉很恐怖哦。植物的底部。
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
哇，好恐怖！有一个人。哦，他是
It's too awkward
他
to
是死在
breathe
里
in.
面。哎，不是，这是机器人。
The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
终于有一个会亮的。
Now.
破碎的容器。
I can see broken containers.
树丛和飞蝇存在一种共生关系。
You have some theories, sir.
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
真的还蛮荒谬的。等一下，
You go ahead, sir.
我终于这个游戏终于展现那种硬派科幻的该有的内容。
Listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic
到
relationship.
底是什么东西？
I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just
对，
like
我
the
也是这么
fruits.
觉得。
If the
因为
flies
之前有留意到这种树丛，它有一种类似粉末的东西从它那散出去的。
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that
对，
this
我
could
觉得
be
是
a life form?
这个是我越来越
given the
相
age
信
of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued
这种叫
activity,
金属类生物。
differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness. I dare say that we are dealing with an even
所以它才会有那种什么
far
磁
longer
场
than
啊，
that of human.
那个电池
Also
什么的。
very different and dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus
Eh?
evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is
哦，
coming
那个
from.
叫
What if I
necro
said that the flies and bushes
什么
are the same
evolution，
thing, but in different forms? When they need to move,
就
they
是
develop moving parts, the flies.
生命
When
的
they need
另
to
外一种，
multiply, expand their volume, they settle
就是
on the
生命
metal
死亡之后
substrate,
另外一种进
form
化，
bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform
就是
and relocate
金
to a
属
new
生命
source,
体。
and so on and so forth.
Now, I can
我
tell
有
you
趣
it's
哦，
the
比
most
我们知道的那种
being I've heard of.
叫什么硅基生物更有趣。硅基生命。好了，这里应该没有东西了。先关门，可不可以关个门？我不想开的这个门。好了，去前面再看看。哦，这游戏不错哦。这游戏节奏虽然很慢，但是它那些这么硬派的，这个是那种吗？就它那种很硬派的。哦，等一下，前面有护照。为什么我感觉那个车在下沉呢？对耶，那个车在动。对，它是悬浮的。
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
我奇怪它为什么会
So
动。
it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
走不上去。突破立场盾。
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an
不行吧？
entrance. I just need to get to it.
啊，它这个立场连岩石都可以
The force field melted adjacent
融
rocks.
化，夸张哎！
Generator on full power.
啊，但是它没有融到地面的，奇怪。
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on
那我
another
走过去的时候，我不会被融
Emitters
化。
only.
走
Do
不
they
进
look
去。
like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you are looking at the top of the Energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
在讲什么？
Ah, got it.
哪里？我什么都没看到哎。好，从另外一边。他以为自己看到东西，但是我玩的这个人却什么都没看到。他是不是在讲这个顶？ 还是我再从这爬上去？它为什么不会开？哦，这里面没有人。玻璃都破掉了。
Yes, sir? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find
就
something,
走到这里才听到那种猫叫声。
No worries, sir.
是我扫到它就会响。哎，是不是这个？这个头顶这个？再上去。哦，突然发现有比较多朋友在，新年快乐！跨年我是在床上躺过了，就睡过了，然后新年就是在家里打 game。把这个打开试一下，是不是因为我这个没打开，所以听不到声音？
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
don't count on it, Doctor.
没有
I'm
用，
not going anywhere.
这个全开了。好，去下一个点。多一只猫，这么恐怖！这里确实有一个人呢，我很在意，我没有盯到他的名牌，怎么办？也看不到这个车号，我看一下。哎有哎，哎有名字也有了。哦，那 OK， 不用在意。反正死掉的人就安息吧。好，我们走这边新的没走过的路。
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor.
虽然它画面没有到真实到我分不出来它是假的，它是真假的，但是这种用 Unreal 5引擎写出，就是做出来游戏，它画面真的是有一定的张力，就是它的复杂性啊、光影都做得很好。这下面有什么？我不觉得这边过去会有什么不一样，整个立场不是360度了。幻觉又来了，幻觉来了。其实我现在看直播有5个人在看，其实是我自己的幻觉，我都在自言自语。其实没有人。
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. The registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything
这
from a
对
great
焦不到，
distance.
这望远镜有点问题。这种光影就蛮漂亮的，这种是属于全局光照。给我拍照干嘛？我还没摆 pose 欸。
Come here,
你好，
Proby.
哎，
Oh, that didn't work.
狗屁！
It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
走这边看看。哦，这个机器其实是有一点点声音的。我陷到石头里面了。这个是什么？哦，这是个人呢。我都没有抬起来他，我怎么知道他是谁？这是怎么发现的？
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
哎，我怎么可以进来？这个有点奇怪啊。
Of course, the force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following.
为什么我可以进来？
Transporter is actually running. It doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the road.
哇，这个引擎做得漂亮。
You need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
所以他要我把整台带走啊，计划不错。
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Is the probe still with you?
他跑去很远了。
Yep, it's here.
我用外挂，我没有用外挂。它只是这个，肯定是、哦、这好有趣哦！你看这个图案，就是这个立场它是有 bug， 所以它可以有一个洞让我穿过去。它好像只对地面上，它没有解释为什么这个下面可以过，但是它也肯定不是360度，它就180度。 哦，我知道了，因为它埋在土里面，所以它的高度往下的，就是它就大概能挡到这个地方，所以地面才不会被掏空啊。如果它是360度，那它就没办法往下埋啊，它就是整个就会掉到地心里面去。
Yasna, focus. What now?
哦，这其实也出不去，这里做得漂亮哎。 这里又有一个人，这个叫他名字我不会念 ，Stain Link， 什么东西？看一下，好奇看一看。所以我应该是要关掉，先关掉那个立场。可是我没有办法可以对它做任何东西，它飞这么高。嗯，它下面原来有一个东西。反正这也上不去，进不去。我先进去。
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
又一个 ankle， 所以人都被我圈完了吧？还差一个叫 back tag， 没有找到，全部都被我找到了，只剩一个人。哎，会不会这台车也有个编码？那台车，哎，这台还没标。 不让我标了，哎，这可以爬上去。 先关立场。我觉得我关掉就可能危险就来了。哦，最后一个。
It all just takes longer than expected.
哎，不是，为什么没有找到他？
Just as I thought.
哦，这个人脱帽子。哇，这厉害！
Everyone here is dead. The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
我还要进去？我要穿越时空了吗？哦，他还让我，我觉得这有辐射。等一下，什么奇怪声音？等一下，我要出去，感觉好恐怖这里。我为什么要进入这个地方？有病！好，我觉得我要马上飞走，感觉到危险。
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
Cargo. 我怎么 check？ 没有东西，没有任何东西。这很奇怪，我刚才走过来的时候，它是，为什么？刚才是点上去是没有东西的。 说还剩一个人没有找到。
Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So what?
我觉得他是把末日带走。
What are you wondering about?
把它留在这里啊。
Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off
对啊。
Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you?
I just worried that we might spread this threat.
对啊，就是跟疫情一样啊。
Becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies.
他讲对了。
Not to mention all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir.
我这个真的不是很认同。
We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
我听到外面的声音，好恐怖。 这是一坨不是肉酱意大利面而已，没有东西啊，哪有苍蝇？哇！哇，这个有趣。
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
爆了，要爆了！
Goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
外面。 哇！
How large a group of these flies could be.
哇
I tell you,
哇！
it can be gigantic.
哎，我没办法动哎。白痴，白痴，敲了一下就出现了。早安，新年快乐！很恐怖，先这里。我终于知道他们之前遇到什么，就是这种三角形星星。哇！为什么开飞机是有方向盘的？我不是很懂。GG，早安。我敲了一下，就马上呼叫他们来了。哇！主角真的是疯掉了。这个这么危险的东西，他居然……哦，我喜欢这个设定。哦，哇！哎，这个是回到之前的，为什么回到这里了？
Dragonfly, I found everything's alright. I'm fine. Oh shit!
哎，哦，原来就这种，我猜对了，这些树就是生这些东西出来的。
It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
刺激。
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much.
这个长官真的是不行哎。
The fourth time, if I counted correctly. But I'm not planning another.
这个长官害了他4次。
Planned either.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure Koval. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's
没
more
有
likely
气球。
they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, yes.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area. We're
真的，
lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
他被
Can you get to it? Unhook it.
他被那种三角形怪
Maybe that won't be necessary.
弄爆了，所以就坠毁了。
Oh shit! Somebody's here.
对耶，有
You thought you
两个
seen
人影
dots。on the tracker.
No, I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them even.
2 people alive.
我觉得那个长官很坏。
Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
还是没有这个是不
You
是
sure? What did they look
是不是女主角自己又产
One
生
was
幻
wearing
觉了？
an alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
应该是
I
机器人
see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
Oh, just a moment ago. My consciousness was over the ocean. I saw a big black cloud that appeared out of nowhere, which I then forgot. And now
它的
these
画面效果
ghosts-
做的，虽然它画面细致度没有做到很顶，但是
vivid.
它的画面效果做的是
Just
真的
for
不
a
错，
moment, I've been looking for someone
最
for
少是
so
符
long.
合游戏的
Just focusing on what's
需求。
That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
Thank you 他。
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least
Yes.
先回去，
I'm alive.
这破长官差点被他害死。我知道失忆的原因。
You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey.
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too. Remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yes, now that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along. In the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
哇哦！所以这些失忆是那些苍蝇造成的，就是他们会释放特殊电磁波，让人失忆。觉得这里要滑了吧？对，就滑个2步而已。这个不符我的预期了，我以为可以直滑到底，屁股就冒着火星。前面有个什么？这边有一台车。好，幻想自己继续滑，用跑的。太远了。哦，这里全局光照真的是不一样。
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
明明有发现一台车，都还没看到。等一下，开车，上车。我是不是可以开个灯啊？等一下，我看一下地图。制造。
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
这游戏一直就只有一个人跟我对话，这有点像那个之前玩那个 Dead Space， 就是那个 Dead Space 中文叫什么？我忘记我不知道中文叫什么，反正就是一直有个人叫我 Icris， 就是其实那个是 AI 来的，所以这个长官说不定也是个 AI， 他只是引导我去做坏事。
like the title of some Renaissance painting.
哎，我要下车。
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes,
Hi
exactly.
Chris， 哎来了。等一下，哎，我要上去还是下去？看一下，在这里。
I found the recorder.
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
又来了，等一下，扭。哦，这操作不好操作。好，看一下幻灯片，到底发生什么事？没有，这个长官可能已经被 AI
Let's see.
害掉了，所以他已经不是
The
人。
25th day of the mission. Morning.
今天不是1月1号吗？你不要吓我，我忘记上班就搞笑。今天1月1号啊，元旦啊，元旦就不用上班了。
Immediate surroundings of the base.
等一下，
They're operating at full capacity. The base is active.
哎，这是什么时候拍的？
I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top
没
of a
事没
nearby
事没
hill.
事没事。突然我发现我忘记上班，应该会有同事打给我。哎，怎么没来？等一下，我调一下麦的位置。好，
The balloon is moving away from the base,
奇
Which
怪，
direction?
approximately south.
向南。等一下，这个把它当互动小
It
说看，我
found
觉得不
some
错。
water reservoirs, many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No
这有个
people, units,
这有个三角
no
锥，
significant changes in the surroundings.
没有东西。
The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base.
巡航，
There's still a few people. They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. 2 vehicles that weren't there before.
这个游戏就等于让你体验这个故事，
They've left. There are no
用
vehicles.
第一人称的角色
There's no one.
的角度，
They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the
就是
ship?
这个基地。等一下，
But why didn't they wait for the convoy to return?
Maybe they didn't know the others were in trouble.
Doubtful. It was after the Clouds attack.
Well then, apparently that's how the Alliance treats its people. Lousily, without dignity.
The subsequent
Spasiba.
shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these. Oh, captured the moment I entered the base.
哦，原来这是之前的。
And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
再看一下，男人，
Wait, you're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real
他怎么
after
知道他是男的？
Yes, I'm not crazy. I saw him.
all. I never suggested you were. But nevertheless, I apologize. Shouldn't have doubted your words, Shasta. But where is this man now? And can we expect
这个
any
长官不
more?
OK，这个长官是一个害死人的长官。
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
联盟藏身处啊，哎去哪里啊？等一下， 这边，这里有写。哦，在这里。好，那最好就是开车回去。哇，好像是天气天色有点变。
Decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that. Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
Why do you insist on seeking them out?
Because I also believe in human goodness. The selfless desire to help others. I can't believe otherwise. All my efforts would be meaningless.
I don't know whether to envy you or to worry even more.
Oh, that probe again.
Is it right near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
Agreed. I'm curious to see what it's recorded. Especially since it witnessed what happened to the convoy.
前面第一个左转 ，OK 这个是手动版 Google Map。还行，它我觉得这个游戏有给 GPS 已经算是很仁慈。
I could have spent countless days in this base.
否则会更难玩。
And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But I know what's on your mind, sir.
哇，真漂亮！
I could have been
哎，我想拍张照。为什么？等一下。 它的景观有点，它 FOV 没办法调，好，就这样。等一下，拍一张，隐藏界面，为什么是浮起来了？好，那不要拍到脚。 哎，为什么拍不到？好了。
Ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
这个游戏其实很多地方可以拍照，就是。 但是不是每一颗都想起来可以这样做？如果到最后它可以有一个随意移动的拍照模式就更好。
I have to climb without safety equipment. This is nowhere to be seen.
对，它有内置拍照。 但是它就是你到了那个地方才能在一定的范围内移动镜头。哎，等一下，这里为什么有个手？哎，
I'm all right. I'm almost there.
他这个长官就是个嘴炮精。
It's the
And do what? As far as I remember, we ran out of options here.
It's just, if I were you.
With all due respect, Astro.
没有内置录影，我直播就是录影啊，只是一直会听到我讲话而已。
And I will find the man.
其实 Nvidia 可以做录影的，Nvidia 做的，但它的录影像素没有这么高哦，这有点漂亮这里。哎，等一下，哎，不行。
So you're on top.
Yes.
Activity within radius?
I heard no beeps. I see no dots.
后面有人。
What?
I found him.
Very well. Now keep your distance and be careful.
It's too late.
What? I can't hear you.
It's too late to keep.
Yes, now what is it? Why is it too late? Jasna, speak to me.
He's looking for others. He's...
You... What have you done?
我做了什么？
Shit! He found you too.
Why?
And he's blaming us.
What did it gain you?
That's not good.
It's this planet. I'm trapped here too.
Get up.
So much for talking.
Jasna, don't provoke him.
If you would just listen to me for one moment.
I said get up.
站起来，站起来，马上配合，马上配合，马上配合，我站起来。
You don't need to be afraid. I come in peace.
Oh, save it. I guarantee you'll have time to talk later.
What?
Just keep your mouth shut. For your own good.
Okay, stay calm. He's going to lead you.
不要讲话，他叫我不要讲话。
Which is good in theory.
我只能配合。我是人质。哦，他这个脚印好有趣。可不可以回头看他一眼？哎，就被推了。他干嘛在拍照？
Wait. Don't move. You didn't even spare the Arc A750. Got some nerve to unleash such murderous shit. Hey, don't turn around.
他以为那东西是我放出来的。我还是想看一下，会不会？好了，算了，没有东西啊。看右边可以吧？看地上也不行。
You're a scientist, just like me.
Jasna, what are you
You
doing?
don't shoot at people.
Shoot. He has a gun.
I'm a technician, smartass. Firearms or chemical weapons. What's the difference? Same outcome.
Look, I know that people have died. Your comrades. But you have to understand.
I don't know what you want with us. You will answer to the Astrogator. He will determine whether there's room for understanding.
That's right,
It's
obviously.
really not necessary.
But if you try anything, I'll do it. I'll shoot you.
Jasna, I don't know what you're trying to do, but he sounds serious. There has to be a way.
I don't know what will happen to me.
Huh? What did you say?
Quiet, Jasna. Don't take any chances with him. He's talking to me. I'll ask the questions, you just answer with a short yes or no. Is there anyone else? Apart from him? So he's not alone. Are others close by?
Start, damn it.
机器人算不算？
Why can't I hear any other people?
Nuh-uh.
Hang on. There's no one else after all. Or maybe just... not people.
When it rains, it pours, huh?
That's surprising.
只有
There? Of course not.
Nuh-uh.
Got it, of course not. That's why I'm betting on a humanoid robot. The Electrobots have already been phased out, so it must be one of the Arctans. A model with a small head pressed into the body. One of those so-called porters, theoretically harmless, but due to its tremendous strength and potential reprogramming,
好紧张哦，这样搞的。
around it.
Come on.
Do you want to tell me something about this man? Something about his appearance, maybe? Does it concern his outfit? Which part?
Oh, you just had to.
Legs? Torso? It's about his torso? Must have misheard. Let's try again. Does it concern legs? Oh, so it's his legs.
No.
Still no. This won't work. This man has something very specific about him, but I may never know what.
没有，我觉得他没有任何。
Works. Let's go. Break time's over.
I can hear something's happening.
Keep it up. Straight ahead.
Where is he taking you? Do you think you could ask?
不要讲话算了。他在这里等这么久是为了什么？刚才我也不知道。
Jasna, I'm losing you. The signal is getting weaker. Wherever he's leading you, we won't be able to communicate.
Get in.
Go, Jasna. Stay calm.
不是要进去吗？
Go.
Jasna, I'm here. I'll do everything in my...
不要反抗。我很听话，我没有反抗哦。哎。到底想怎样？如果我走右边会怎样？没有，右边没有路。哎呀，根本就不能往旁边看，一往旁边看就会被推。他不要告诉我，最后他的长官这是一台电脑。
Sit here. And don't you dare move. I have something for you.
哎，后面有一个人。
More than we need.
为什么他是用爬的？哎，我觉得他是那种失去心智的人呢。
I'm glad to see you guys too.
哦，还有一
About
个
our friend, still cranky? I've always thought the speleologists weren't exactly the funny types. Although Spliskus the speleologist sounds pretty damn hilarious. Come on, you must be hungry. One for you. And one for Spliskus. I'll pass for now. Wouldn't be able to swallow anything
他只有
anyway.
3个人。
Spliskus, my friend. It's just me. Take it easy. You're safe. But you have to eat something.
我觉得他们2个都没有意识，
Oh, gee,
就
don't
是
do
可能
that.
脑子被那种电磁波炸烂了。
It's tasty. Eat. Come on, eat.
变成动物，变成一只
Did you
宠
like
物
it?。Very nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any good news. I've searched the caves. I know Dr. Magdov went down there. If only you could tell me which cave she worked in. Maybe it would be easier then. If only you could. Sebulon has also gone missing without a trace. I don't even know where to look. And the whole convoy crew. I'll go there tomorrow. Maybe by then, with reinforcements. And it went smoothly. And he objected so much.
难道这个人也是个精神病？这是什么？这个人很恐怖。哎，我没有说要这种服务哦。
All this tragedy, but you're happier than us, unaware of the horrors that are happening here.
Lendor, comrade. Don't be fooled. She's not our friend. She's responsible for all this.
You don't know who I am, and you don't listen.
And she's lying too. Sorry, I need to restrap you. I'll be broadcasting. And you, mind your own business.
我觉得我可以消灭他。
Hello, Bridge. Rohitra speaking.
Rohitra.
Can you hear me? Over. You're still not getting through. This is an urgent announcement. It's the 26th day of the mission. 1300 hours, 42 minutes. I am reporting the presence of Commonwealth units on the surface of the planet. I have arrested one person. It's a woman. Unarmed. I haven't noticed any other people or other units nearby, but this person was in active radio contact. I'm requesting backup. Over and out. Hey, Milos. Hope you're still in range. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman.
他以为我
She
是
was talking
联
to
邦的
someone on the radio, but I didn't see anyone around.
他以为我是联邦哎。等一下。
I see what you're doing.
I just wanted to sit more comfortably.
Yeah, sure. Better get comfortable with discomfort. We'll sit around for a while.
Rohitra, listen to me. At least.
I don't remember introducing myself to you, lady.
I heard.
You overheard, rather.
Will you let me get a word in edgeways? God damn it.
Talk if you must. Worst case, I'll just gag you.
You've been camping here long? Are you shielding yourself from the flies?
From what?
Flies. You named them that yourself. I mean, the Alliance did.
Seems to me that the commanding staff will have a lot to talk to you about. Fortunately, I don't have to.
Do you have air filters here? Did you know there's methane in the atmosphere?
甲
I
醛。
know. These tanks are a temporary solution.
Wait, Condor?
Condor what?
You? Are you from Condor's crew?
Yeah, so?
It doesn't make any sense.
Here we can agree. You're talking complete nonsense. What do you mean? How come that's such a revelation?
The Invincible was supposed to be here soon. Not Condor. Not now.
Where did you get this information from?
From intelligence.
There you go. Will you finally admit what you were up to here?
I'm from the Dragonfly. a small research unit. Our actual mission was coming to an end. We were on our way back when intelligence intercepted information about your ship.
Did they really send you to spy on us?
You could say so. We were supposed to seize this opportunity to surpass your research.
Then they led you on a wild goose chase. We didn't even have any research planned. We landed due to a malfunction in the main core. The work dragged on for so long the scientists were given permission to study the planet. They couldn't sit still in one damn place. That's all.
Fuck. Nothing adds up. But I know what's wrong with your comrades. The same thing happened to our people.
How many of you were there?
6 people. Only 2 of which are still unharmed.
Including you.
Me and our astrogator.
Is he around here too?
I'm the only one left on the surface.
So... not many.
I told you, we're a simple unit. Here's the rest. Krauter, a chemist. Second in rank to astrogator. He was mortally wounded while wandering in a stupor. We don't even know how it exactly happened. Gorski, a cyberneticist, a golden child. Serious beyond his years, yet full of youthful curiosity. Everyone was convinced he would get far, but he only managed to take a few steps. Marit, a geologist. Her mind's as sharp as a razor. She's tough on stupidity like no other. She was a dear friend of mine. Koval, our physicist. He's unresponsive now. Always had a gentle nature to him, and a rather peculiar sense of humor.
Show them to me. There were more of us. Much more. Milos left for Condor with the survivors. Those who were unable to do anything, really. I stayed to see if anyone else survived. And so we wait. What a shame.
Do you smoke?
I would if I hadn't run out.
Here.
Oh, lamps.
我捡了一包烟，先给他。
Koval always smoked them.
Fine. Let me tell you something. Something you won't like.
Oh? I'm listening.
My blaster doesn't work. I destroyed its power supply myself.
What?
I don't want to kill anyone. Ever again. I'd rather not remember it, you know?
So, you've killed before?
This one time. One too many.
所以他那把枪是坏的。
When was the last time you had something to drink?
The last time? I don't even remember.
Thought so. It's water. Local, but go ahead. You must be thirsty after everything you've been through.
好吧，呵。
Thank you. Oh, I needed that.
Me too. Been silent for nearly 2 whole seconds.
Very funny.
Do you really know what's wrong with them?
I know what caused it. And how. This planet is inhabited by microbots that your scientists have called flies. Millions of microbots. A real cloud.
What?
A cloud of flies, which can literally
这蛮恐怖，
erase
刚
the
才那
human
个。
mind, wash away all memories.
That sounds... Can you prove it somehow?
You'll find everything in my journal. The course of events. Pictures of the cloud. Should I throw it?
No, that's enough throwing. We'll do as follows. I'll give that astrogator of yours a message letting him know you're alive. Then I'll read your journal, and in the meantime, you will get some rest. Been through a lot. Take my bedroll if you want.
哦，好。
I think I've rested long enough.
所以 气氛就没有这么紧张了。
Rahitra, you don't mind if I play with your probe? Well, no answer is also an answer.
没有啊，人都不见啊，人都不见哦。诶，诶，这不就是那个遥控机器人？等一下，移动不能移动，上升下降。都有科技可以飞上太空了，为什么影像还是黑白？哦，这是洞口，看一下啊，可以切换，就2个。哎，看不到，看不到了，去，坏掉。这个是什么？哎，等一下，这个雷达。哎，这个是防护罩啊！看一下，这个不能飞太远。这个没什么好看的。
Okay, okay, take it easy. Rahitra, are you sleeping? I'll take that as a yes. You won't even let me take the journal, will you?
这可以过去啊，为什么不能过去？
Antenna must be outside. A sedative. Does he serve it to them in the food? Or does he take it himself?
Mm-hmm. 我直接跑掉就好了。
Oh, I've already been there.
不行哎，他不让我走。这边。那我看来再弄一下那个天线。哦，我把那个天线弄坏试试看。 嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿！哎，这天线好大。哎，到底要做什么？ 但没办法上升呢。好，那我要研究一下这里到底该做什么。超复古，真的，这是一个移动天线。飞进去，飞不进去。这没有发现其他的嘞，就这里是最清晰的。哎，这边不行，这边不行。这没有用哎。哎。我如果拿了笔记，我就走了，不想理他。
Hey, you! How did you get here? The Commonwealth. What are you doing here?
Take it easy, Ritra. It's me, Yasna.
I do not know any. Hang on. How do you know my name?
他睡醒就忘记我了。
Yesterday, you really don't remember?
Is this some new trick of yours? Damn Commonwealthers.
Put that thing away. We both know the blaster doesn't work. You told me about it yourself. And about the man you killed with it.
Fuck.
I know that you're waiting for help from the Condor. Doing everything you can
他
to
应该
take
是
care
脑子
of
坏掉了，我
Oscars
觉得。
and Lendor. I know what's wrong with them, and I'm guessing something similar might have happened to you.
这个人可能就睡一觉
Let me finish.
睡一觉就没有
You have
记
my
忆了。
journal. Everything is in there.
Are you talking about this?
Yes. Read it. And I
拿了一把坏的枪有什么用？这个人是
Have you read everything?
I've read enough. Take it.
好，拿回来我就走了。
Hey, it's going to be fine. We'll make it.
You're Dr. Yasna, right?
Yasna is enough.
Okay, Yasna. I have a favor to ask. Someone needs to go and find Milos. If that cloud really damaged my mind, then we don't know how much time has passed. In fact, I don't know anything anymore. I'm worried he's not back yet.
And you? Won't you come with me?
No, I can't. I won't leave them alone. Besides, there is a chance that Milos will come back after all.
Yes. Maybe.
There's a rover down below. You must use another exit. A hidden one, so to speak. It's over here, behind me.
他该记得东西还会记得哦，就不记得我。Behind， 他后面有哦，这里。 哎，这怎么过？他这个，他这里控制有点怪怪耶。有那种哔哔哔的声音。哎，在这一边，很隐秘耶，这个。
Trust me, this way you'll get where you need to be. Only one route leads to Condor. Good luck, Doc. Yes.
Shit. That was... He was... I don't know. I've got to tell Novik everything.
哇，这是什么东西？
Whoa.
罐头。
That is one big pile.
他也太多罐头了吧？他在这里可以吃这么久。哇！哎，等一下，那边也有路。感觉要摔下去了。这里。
Base, come in.
Yes. Good to hear from you. I admit that man's message fell short of reassuring me. Of those reinforcements he spoke of arrived. I tried to intercept their response, to no avail.
Nothing like that happened. There's something off with those people, Astrogator. I mean, more than I expected.
Are you talking about reinforcements, or have you met anyone else?
There were 2 more men with him, completely wiped out.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Rahitra, on the other hand.
Yes, Doctor?
Beneath the rough exterior, he's just a confused man. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he didn't remember me this morning.
Has he met the Cloud?
Apparently. Oh, I haven't told you the most important thing. Condor's here.
Condor?
Yes. HQ messed everything up. It was Condor that was flying to Regis 3, not the Invincible. And that was some time ago. I'm following the transport that was headed there. We need to get to the bottom of this insane story.
所以我要去哪里
Excuse？my blunt language, Yasna.
看来我要往南去。
Shit out of our spies.
I'm counting on it, Astrogator.
在哪边呢？我觉得是在这里，因为那个好像是那个港口就在这边。 试试看。
Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
希望地图没有红点吧。这里怎么都……对，也就是这边。那这么明显，应该不会找不到路，也只有一条路。哇哇哇哇！
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
go.
这个游戏其实蛮有感的，就玩起来蛮有这个在外星探索的那种 feel。左转右转的。
I'm wondering what is Condor doing here?
Rachel claimed they stopped here because of some kind of breakdown. Nothing more.
And do you believe it? Yes, sir.
啊，他说什么？我不知道他说什么，没注意到。哎，随便。
Yes, I'd say so. He seemed genuinely amused by our orders.
Well, I should congratulate him on a good move then. He started broadcasting and intercepting his transmission. Please listen.
Reload, son. I don't know if you're there anymore. I sent someone for you. You won't believe it. She's a member of the Commonwealth, and she's all right. I suppose we can trust her. Probably even more than I can trust myself, but never mind. I'd just like to believe she'll find you alive. Over and out.
Yes, no. Given the circumstances, I wouldn't count on...
I know, but I promised to do it, so I will. Besides, he'll only leave when he's certain that reinforcements won't arrive. And I don't want to be stuck in that cave with him forever.
哎，这边是另外一条路哦。 是那种箱子、啊。我觉得就是有点太线性的剧情。
Ah,
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
节奏慢，但是剧情还不错。
I've driven to the place where they were stationed before they set up the base.
Do you want to stop?
看一看，可以看一看，我觉得。哎呦，机器人，机器人。
I can't get off here. Okay. Maybe I'll find something worthwhile. There's several Arcsens here.
Are they still working?
Yes. I wonder for how long.
他们正在搬啊搬啊搬，一直搬。
Sometimes I think we don't stand a chance.
What are you talking about?
About us, Astrogator. Humans. Biological organisms. All this so-called life is so fragile compared to the lifelessness of machines.
So you found more bodies.
One.
Is it Milos?
不知道他是谁，没有名字。PSOV。
Someone else.
Well, you can't help him anymore. But there are still people who are alive and need you. Let's not forget about them. As you said yourself, Doctor.
哎，
Please keep going.
有个机器人过来。
And another one. The sight of death is starting to exhaust me more than frighten me. Which in itself is quite...
No, Doctor. You're well aware that these are our survival mechanisms.
Yeah, I am.
Hey, Milos, come in.
I'm using an open
Hearing your
channel to
address.
broadcast.
Over. How's it going?
Are you
No
receiving this,
obstacles so far.
Astrogator?
Affirmative.
Milos, what do you think? What's gonna happen now? I have no idea. I've never seen anything like this before. Perhaps the higher-ups can do something. Hey! Hey, Morrow! Sit down! I wish we had secured them better. But that's the matter. Have you found anyone else? One working Arc-10 so far. Several probes also seem people, Rahitra. Only people matter. I know. The Arc-10 will help me look for them. I'm going away for a while. I stopped at the old excavations. I'll look for Pepsol. All right. I'll check the base again. Over and out. Rahitra, come in. I'm moving on. About Pepsol. There's nothing we can do for him anymore.
红巨星，哦，这个不用看
Over
了。
now. Hey, Milos. I hope you're still within reach. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. I doubt she was alone, but I didn't see anyone else. I've already broadcast to the base. Come back soon. I'm closing the channel. Talk to you later.
Okay, I think that's enough sightseeing for me. If Milos kept going, so should I.
Agreed.
就应该都死完了这边的人，感觉。看他有没有拍到什么。他这个位置有点危险。哎，这还可以下去。 反正都来了，来逛逛吧。
One step at a time.
等一下，算了，这个 FOV 拍不到
Step at a time.
有震撼力的照片。诶，啊，我可以操作那个机器人，是不是？诶，我可以去看一下它是不是有什么照片。拿了一个成就。真是太八卦了，看一下有发生什么事。
Yes, now focus.
这边
What now?
就2张没有用的照片，算了。好，上去。这个是什么东西啊？好，可以继续。
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
我觉得我要点个餐吃哎。今天只有我在家里，特别爽。等一下啊，左转。你这边有个，还是探索一下比较好啊。因为这种游戏我不确定我会不会玩到第2次。就是。
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor.
不会，他不看我的直播。特别爽。他对于我直播没有兴趣。哇，这个是什么电磁炮？电磁炮大洞。等一下。哦，所以前面要右转。等一下。哦，不行，这里要拍个照。哇，看一下。不行的，这种照片拍不出来什么。好。哎，再拍一次。
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
还是很好奇，想看看左边有什么。悬崖吗？算了。前面好像有个护照啊，看到有个护盾的。
There's a problem.
I'm listening.
The route they took is blocked by a force field. There must be an energobot somewhere, but I don't know if I can get to it.
Maybe you can go around the field.
I'll check. Although it's pretty narrow here. The route is blocked all the way across. Boulders are blocking the way, so even if I turn the force field off, we still can't proceed. Even if I find a way, I'll have to continue without the rover.
Wouldn't make much sense. Please keep looking.
哇哦，这里漂亮。其实这个游戏的场景做的真的算是不错。
A transporter. They're here. It's standing still, in front of the force field.
Is that Milos convoy?
I'll confirm. There's someone inside. More than one. Two.
And they're all in the transporter? Ready yourself for the worst, Doctor.
I am. Ready.
有3个人在里面哦。我觉得是死掉了。
I'm going in.
为什么都不能够开一个灯？
I'm squeezing in. Still, no one here. They must be in the back.
就不能够开个灯？
The door won't budge. Power's off.
解锁这道门的方法。
Moment of truth. It's on.
Get the door open.
死掉了吧？应该是。开门。
Not exactly. The inner door is still locked, and the outer door is just shut. I repeat. Now all doors. Wait! The back door opened. No. This vehicle. It's a coffin, sir.
恐怖。
A mass grave. They were all crammed in here. In the heat and darkness, with no chance of understanding what's going on.
Terrible death. I'm sorry you have to see that.
The number of registers, 428. Playing in broadcast mode.
哇，死了一堆耶！
No. It started automatically.
Hello, Condor. This is Rohitra speaking. It's day 26, time 8:05. I'm continuing my search for the missing crew. I've checked the excavation area
说不定有一个人没死，我觉得。
to find others. Come here as soon as possible. We need backup. Over and out. Hello, Condor. This is Rohitra speaking. It's day 26. Time is 8:05.
Are you hearing this, sir?
I'm still searching for the missing crew. I've checked the
He's
excavation
repeating
area,
himself.
but there was
The
no one else.
recordings, they're slightly different. That he has memory loss, we already know. What strikes me, however, is the scale of it.
Condor. This is Rohitra.
All these recordings have the same content.
He's been here for far too long.
8:06.
Far too long not to receive help from
From
Condor.
the excavation site, I was looking for others.
Nobody will come.
They were no longer there.
I'm afraid there's not a
I'll
soul
continue my
here.
search.
on this damned planet, except for the 3 in the cave.
Come back.
全部死
I
了。
have a request.
Over and out.
I'm listening.
Hello.
Let's skip listening to the rest of the recording.
This is where we
Can you stop them?
No way.
Day 26.
I'm not going back there.
806.
Well, let's change
I've
the time.
returned
One
from
option.
the
That
excavation
I can
site.
do.
I was looking for
Talk to you in a
others,
second.
but they were no longer.
Ah, much better.
Agreed.
为什么返回漫游车？我觉得我应该先叫个吃的，没到时候连最一点点吃的都没有。等一下，边走边点。像有些哦，哎，
Astrogator, Rahitra is firing off flares. He doesn't realize yet that no one else can see them. Except me. If I don't snap him out of this damn loop, he'll keep doing it until he dies.
Or goes insane. Yes, I understand the tragedy of this man. You want to save him. You want to save one more life.
3 more lives.
啊？所以前面不去了？不对耶，我觉得我最少要看一眼吧。一眼都不看，直接回头有点那个。哎，今天好像很多店没开哎。我看一下，我还有什么可以吃的？好像真的没什么吃哎。哎，算了，过完这里再看。哎，不能上去了。好吧。
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
对啊，我好像只能点什么卡玛啊。有一家啊，这家有开。好，我点个面吃好。等我一下啊。暂停个1分钟。点个吃的，再加个喝的。等1分钟。因为再不点我就没吃了，中午就挨饿了。老婆不在家里，没办法。我只能靠 Uber 生存。哎，为什么他不给饮料？他没有办法点饮料。好了，算了，随便点一个吃的也行。因为我点到一家我没有特别想吃，就随便叫一个，可能餐费太便宜，他就不给你选饮料。对啊，随便吃个面就好。
Yes, sir? Everything's all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find
哎，
something,
他为什么自动掉头了？
No worries, sir.
这很不合理啊！他游戏觉得这是给你方便，但是其实这个是会让游戏变得很诡异。等一下，诶，这边没有走过诶，试一下。对，走这边会怎样？奇怪，这条路是去哪里？
I found a direct route. I'll be in the hill soon.
哦，这是捷径啊！太奇怪，哎，这不应该啊，这地图都没有出现的。不用管，能到就好。 它卡住，不让我开过去。等一下，我再确认一下我的是不是没办法加贺呢？
This mission drags on so much.
真的算了。
Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor.
熊猫我没有，我其实不点熊猫，因为他有一次把我的优惠吃掉，我就拒绝再点它。他有一次吃了我一个300多块的优惠，我就不想再点它了。骗人的，骗人的优惠。不是这边的。我的车坏了。怎样？ 哇！我在想我要走哪一边。
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
这游戏唯一自由就是你走路的地方可以自己，它有一些支线，你可以，可以稍微自己瞧一下要往哪边走，但是结果都一样。就是走太慢。 这个是什么？哇，飞机耶！
Okay, buddy. Where are you hiding?
我到底要找什么？ 他在这个车上。
Yasta, back already.
I found Milos.
So quickly, where are they? Tell me what's going on.
Yasna, you have to tell us.
Calm down. I'll tell you everything. Maybe you should sit.
Come on, talk to me. I don't want to sit down.
There's no more Milos, nor those he was transporting, nor anyone else. There's only the three of you left.
But you can't possibly know that. How could you?
You're right. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that no one has come to help you for the last 428 days.
What are you talking about?
You've broadcast your morning message to Milos this many times. It seems that every night you forget what happened during the day.
400.
I'm sorry.
他在这种环境可以活到1年也蛮厉害的，闭了1整年的甲醛，他都没有死掉。不是说。
You don't have to wait any longer.
Hate to interrupt, but we have a problem. The cloud is coming.
Right now.
Yes, it's closing in on you. Hurry us.
Copy that.
Is that one of yours? What does he want?
It's our astrogator. He's warning us of the approaching cloud. Quick, get us to the hideout. Now, move!
Can it get through the force field?
Hey! What are you trying to do?
I'm done waiting. There's no need to anymore. There's no one left to look for. All that's left is revenge.
Astrogator, I think he wants to fight.
What a fool. Can't you stop him somehow? You'll cause trouble for both of you.
I don't think so. He's already opened the field.
他把立枪开了。
Can't beat him, join him. You have a much better chance of surviving if you stick together.
Hey, Yasta!
What's this?
You familiar with the energy transformation of Dirac emitters?
用这个打苍蝇。
Thought so.
Emitter's energy system isn't
Here,
that complicated.
take it. You can help. By shooting. I'll take care of maintaining the force field. When you aim, wait for the green light. Then you can take the shot. The device is connected to 3 combat machines.
Okay. It sounds simple.
Check.
Hey, over.
Let's stay in touch.
Copy that.
It's getting closer.
I don't see it.
Soon it'll be within range of the guns. It's coming from the east, over the hill.
东在哪里啊？搞错方向。
Affirmative. I see it.
Power, 60%.
What? Why not 100?
Trust me, it's better this way. We don't want to go full power yet.
没办法开火哎。
I got some. Did it help?
Yeah, that should be enough. That's still good.
What is it? What should I do? Come on! Tell me where to shoot!
That's not so easy. There's too many. Just shoot them. Oh, come on.
所以GG了吗？
Damn! If this keeps up,
Don't you give up now! You wanted this fight, so fight!
问题是我不知道打哪里。死。他反正应该就不会死了，就是一直循环，直到你打完他为止。
The field keeps shrinking. Do something about it, will you? Rahitra, are you there? What's going on with you? Fuck. You've got to be kidding. Stay in touch, yeah? Huh. Good one. You could have warned me before you bugger off someplace. Where are you?
这样都没什么用。
Yasna, get up, get out of here. Yasna, get off your ass. The field's almost gone.
Where the hell have you been?
I had to secure my people. We can't stay here anymore. It's too exposed. We have to run.
But where?
Isn't it obvious? Condor.
What are you gonna do?
We'll send the Cyclops out to fight.
Cyclops? That's a code name for...
It's more of a moniker for an 80-ton machine with firepower exceeding all Antimates combined. We usually use it in conditions of high radiation contamination, enormous pressures and temperatures. Due to the interference of the force field, it floats several feet above the ground, so it doesn't depend on the surface.
You're right. This madness needs to stop. If there's anything that can defeat the Cloud.
It will, definitely. We used to say that to send the Cyclops somewhere is like giving the task to the devil himself. Look, I've given you a simple choice, Yasna. Are you going or not?
Go where there could be water, medicine, resources, or stay here to die. Wow, such a hard choice. I hope I won't regret it. Too bad you didn't mention earlier that you had a working saucer. We could fly to Condor right away. Or even into orbit.
Working is a big word. It's just a tin can with a couple of sputtering engines. Controlling it technically doesn't work.
Somehow it does not surprise me. Let's fly.
Just a minute. I'm waiting for the force field to shut down, which should be soon.
怎么这么无力啊？这个场这样战斗，完全都不知道干嘛。
Hold on, was it?
又在另外一个地方坠毁了，人也不在，太夸张了。
Rahitra, he took his men to the ship. They're inside now.
How do you know all this?
Well, I heard him talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
他带了2个智障都不把我带上。
He's sorely mistaken.
哇，这是什么？
Wow. It's impressive.
这飞机也太夸张了吧
Yes.
It looked majestic in the pictures.
In real life too.
哇，等一下，看一下， 哎，算了，这大刀都拍不下。
It's to be expected that we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Indeed. You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on the ship. I'm sure you'll find one in the command bridge.
Later, Astrogator. I want to get to Rahitra first.
哇，独眼巨人。
Marvel of military technology. Rahitra wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released the Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell does he think?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like? Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence a secret.
A machine of destruction. Quite inconspicuous, I'd say. Sort of like a massive, heavily armed spinning top.
Spinning top? That's unexpected. If only we could get hold of its blueprints.
This is hardly the time, Astrogator.
Yes, another time. Now you need to focus on finding Rahitra. Suppress his warlike tendencies.
哇哦，我觉得我今天应该不是今天，应该一会儿就破关了吧？我感觉。
This is important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here.
无敌号，哇，那是不是更大？
They'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor. And they have no idea of the danger.
So Rahitra will finally get help. He should be happy. All in all. I'm happy about that too.
I'd never thought, but yes, me too.
Condor.
I'm in the cargo hold.
Understood. Over that.
哦，怎么回事？关门了。哇，哇，感觉很厉害啊！全都是。 哇，夸张哎，这里，这是个战争机器吧 ？Gears of War， 这声音好诡异哦。什么东西？开灯还是关灯？ 哎，我要从这边过去。等一下，这边没有开。哎，从哪边过去好嘞？这里有个人。从中间上吧，桥件应该在中间。
You came at last.
Rahitra, where are you?
If you're saying something, use the intercom. A small button to the right of the floor section.
Couldn't you have woken me up?
Oh, I can hear you now. Honestly, I prefer not to. You ready? Yasna?
What for exactly?
Oh, I thought we settled this. We will destroy the cloud. If you have doubts, then I'll manage on my own.
I'm ready.
Great. I'm closing the door, and I'm sending the elevator to the upper deck. Now listen.
If I had any other choice.
You won't get to the bridge right away. Only elevators in the inner section go there.
Uh-huh.
So let me know when you transfer. I hope everything's clear. Over and out.
Wait. Hey!
Yasna, I have to take care of everything here. Is this something important?
I don't know how long you've been on the ship. Have you checked the condition of the crew? The equipment?
Lendor and Spluskos are safe. Everyone else is dead. What did you expect? Equipment? Oh, come on. Over and out.
2个人就他一个人能开这么大的船，我不相信。夸张，有点夸张。
I still have to transfer.
他说要，哎，这边有灯。
It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running.
可以逛一下这边。
Was Rahitra here?
这没东西了。哎，什么开发？这是开发另外一个小说的剧本。奇怪，又是照不到自己，所以这个主角是不存在。哎，为什么现在可以进来？哦，
Someone tried to eat soap.
看一下我视力正不正常。它其实这个游戏做的还蛮细的。这里也太大了吧！等一下，这里有点太大了。
They considered even the most absurd forms of protection against a cloud, and I don't blame them.
可是他们全都死啊，所以他们曾经试过跟云抵抗。2077啊，好像也可以。等一下，但是我觉得2077蛮漂亮的，我没有太大要 mod 它的动力，重点是这样。当然可以找一些让画面，但因为我现在这个，你知道，就是现在这个画质它那个2077已经把4090可以吃到满，差不多满了。所以如果再 mod 它的话，只会让游戏，人家可以看啊。如果那种写的不错 mod 可以看看了。哎呀，等一下，运营电子伪装。所以他们是对于这种金属飞蝇，他对健康大脑是感兴趣。
I fell into a natural stupor. Makes some sense, I guess.
就是被攻击过的人，一般就不会再被攻击第二次。哇，好像被
There's hope. We can. No. Wait. The memories won't come back.
但是讲被攻击过的人好像没什么机会恢复记忆。这个人是自杀的吧？这有个弹孔。自杀的吗？这个应该就是最后揭露这件事。这个是休眠舱哎。空注射器。
Richard must have given them something to calm them down, as he did in a hideout. This soporific could be useful, although I prefer not to have to use it.
Ooh. 很 retro 啊，这个游戏。有点蛮复古啊，它的场景。 我觉得这个场景最重要就是拿刚才那个镇静剂。这边都关过。1号。我刚才是从。 我刚才是从中间出来的吧？应该是这边。
I'm here. I transferred.
You checked on Spliskus and Lendor. How nice of you.
万磁王，
How did you know?
对，就可以防止电磁波攻击。等一下，
Plus, I have the camera feed. Waiting for you on the bridge. Over and out.
哇，好帅耶！这个有点像那种
Spherical thrower, anti-protons.
Rahitra!
Here.
那个什么企业号的那个叫什么太空迷航的那个
Yasna, are you there?
那种时代的科技，这有点像。
Please take the position next to me. Help me.
How?
Sit down and you'll see. The probes are already in the air. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming.
坐哪里
Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
But why, Rahitra? What for?
I'm aware that I may lose communication.
Okay, I'm ready. What am I looking at?
It'll be number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
There's the Cyclops.
Great. Force field activation.
I confirm. Field active. The cloud's within reach.
I'm shooting.
The close range is dead.
No wonder. It's boiling over there.
哦，对，就是企业号的那种年代，这个没用哎，看，
The field is shrinking.
Calm down, Yasna. It will hold.
哇，
Whoa!
哦，这怎么回事？
Oh, beautiful. It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you.
所以多角度去看这一个，哦，他在打那些云呢。
Shit. I'm losing connection. Do you see anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Fucking shit!
哦，鸡鸡，
That can't be good, right?
爆炸！
What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything?
mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works. The cloud has stopped attacking. The Cyclops is... Huh?
What is it doing? What did you see? Yasna!
The cloud won.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore. Circus must have gone haywire. It shot down the probes. Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines earlier.
他操控了那个机器人。
How? This is pure madness.
快跑了！
At least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, Rahitra. They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment.
无敌号是这无敌了。电台在哪里？不知道电台在哪里。有点像这个。这边是 shield 啊，这边 communication。这边。你好。哇，还要哎。 等一下，我要去哪边？我就把它拧过去就好了，应该。
Condor, are you there? This is the commander of the IC Dragonfly unit, Astrogator Novik.
I'm here, Astrogator. All hope lies with the Invincible.
I see. The Cyclops failed. I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what Rahitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done. Please talk.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak.
哇，那团黑烟很恐怖哎。
Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an...
等一下，拍个照。
official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree. Officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it pretty damn actively. We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications. That's why we need to change tactics.
To be honest, I don't see how changing tactics in
我
this
的午餐
situation
到
will
了，
make
过完
any
这一段吧，
difference.
我去拿一下吃
Strongly
的。
disagree, Novik. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Hitra. Please, just tell me straight. What are you up to?
I'm arming the charges.
Arming what? Explosives, cluster munitions?
Hydrogen.
What? Rahitra? Are you serious?
Damn,
氢弹，
I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. from 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
哇，100兆吨，哇！
Right and awesome. Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
可是会把自己炸死吧？
An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller
哎，
warheads.
为什么要全部发出去？
And then,
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
全部放出去，
I know how it must look to you.
把星球毁
I'm
了
a。guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes, but put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
I understand, yes. Although it's hard to talk about revenge here. We are
看来
dealing
待
with
会要按这个键。
creations of necro evolution, dead evolution, probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like
whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
exactly like Xerxes.
那就把
That's
星球
why
炸
I
了
would。consider this problem in the category of neutralization, not vengeance. After all, nothing guarantees the flies will stay on Regis 3 if they continue to evolve.
Wait a minute, Doctor. Even if they were to master space navigation, wouldn't it take hundreds of thousands of years?
Millions of years, even, considering the evolutionary timeline. However, they could threaten humanity much sooner by sheer chance.
Not a chance I'm willing to take.
Let's not overreact. If we factor in sheer chance, we might as well get killed by a meteor.
No, Nuvik. It's not a meteor or an ocean or a storm. They don't hunt or degrade or cripple you mentally.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many
我
of
现在
us
不相
already
信这些
killed?
长官了，这些长官害了我好多次。
Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what? They're stupid?
他弄
And
到
that's why
4
they
号
can't
了
be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
我帮他全按了。
It could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
Sentient or not, they are the enemies of all protein life. Ergo,
Protein
our
Life 他有
enemies.
讲
Just like
蛋白质生命体的敌人。
Please remember what we've learned. Before the machines came to Regis 3, this planet was teeming with life. Before the cloud wiped out all its competition.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yassin found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
对啊，他之前不是有恐
Well,
龙
they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields. And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology, not to mention an arsenal.
Well, they wouldn't have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, fair one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell.
天琴座
Wasn't there a book about
文
them?
明。
The Craven's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth
他其实真的蛮硬核的。他讲的天琴座爆炸就是
Let's say their scout
就是
disaster occurred.
我们现实世界的那个耶稣出生的那个时候，那个百利横行星系，不是圣经里面有讲过那个星，就是什么耶稣出生的时候，那个照亮了天空嘛？它那个爆炸就是在讲那个地方。等一下，死亡阵风进化论讨论。所以他这些东西有把这些东西串在一起，编了另外一个故事。
Left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just
他
repaired
把一部
themselves.
分现实串成另外一个科幻故事。
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is the guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another.
没事，我那个是我那个是干面，可以放。
Finite resource.
Okay, but
还是我先下去拿，我先下去拿好了。
bigger, better.
等
The
个
way I see
几
it,
分钟。
they were better. The best.
好，暂停一下，也很快就回来。 好，我快速的跑回来，可以一边吃面一边打。
In Necro Evolution, the bots that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No. They lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis 3.
So these flies were just the best adapted?
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply...
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. It makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir. Do you agree?
Well...
Actually, I don't. I think we should proceed with the attack.
Even after everything you've learned, Doctor? After everything you've been through?
Because of it, we have to destroy the cloud.
Well, I still have significant concerns. You're the one there, not me. Maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture.
Well, indeed, Novik. I knew Yasna would understand. Now, give me a minute. I'm almost done. See these switches? The ones on the launch control unit?
我觉得还是要摧毁他们。
Yeah, I see. Do I use them to launch the rockets?
Not yet. We use a button for that. The red one. Watch your eyes. This'll clear the area of the flies. I can already see them melting. Take that, fucks.
这就是战争的可怕。
Redra, they're flying this way.
What have you done?
才是鸡鸡耶，最后。
Astrogator, you must evacuate. Now. I'll join you later.
Yasna! Yasna, are you there?
All my legs are heavy. And feel is not inviting.
一定有什么可以做的。
Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weak.
对。GG了。 GG。破关，但是不知道有没有其他结局。大家试一下，不要点那个。我应该选那个坏结局。我应该先把人中之龙破一破吧。我觉得可以再选一次结局，在这里。
Dragonfly unit.
I'm here, Astrogator. Unfortunately, I don't have good news. The Cyclops got out of control.
What do you mean?
Just like the other machines. Now, it'll wander around aimlessly. Or even worse.
I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what RYZEN is planning now?
I have no idea.
Then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done.
看这个结局会好一点。
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially, and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat.
趁这个时间吃个面。
Your crew is working on it pretty damn actively. We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Hydra. Please, just tell me straight. What?
I'm arming the charges.
Arming what? Explosives, cluster munitions?
Hydrogen.
What? Rihitra, are you serious?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh, that's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rihitra?
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. And probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the Cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims. In helping you, Rihitra.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you.
What for? I haven't done anything.
For reminding me of my mom. But as long as the Cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rihitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rihitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react. To radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications. To thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yassin found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Both living organisms and mechanical creators of the Cloud, as well as other products of dead evolution. The list is quite long.
Hang on. Creators?
Yes. Millions of years ago, someone must have built primordial mechanisms. Machines could have self-built in successive generations, but something must have created them first.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Kraven's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the 6th planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machine survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each
有点
other's
失望是
Doesn't make much sense
到这一
to me.
刻都没有
Machines
看
don't
到
have emotions. They don't
天琴座，
argue.
First things first.
不是天琴座那个
Millions of
无敌
years
号
ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3, and these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger and better.
The way I see it, they were better. The best. In Necro-Evolution, the bots that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No. They lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis 3.
So these flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply...
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir, do you agree?
Well...
Yeah, I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies...
难道他讲的无敌号是这些飞虫？
No, Ritra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet, it's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food, only solar energy.
But what else could we do, if not attack?
We can leave this place and never come back.
How so? Your commander will swoop down from orbit and pick us up? Or do you have an extra ship up your sleeve?
I'm afraid none of these.
I was thinking about a saucer, or some other vehicle from the Condor.
Don't count on it, Yasna. It's a miracle we arrived on that wreck of a saucer. Nothing else flies around here, I checked. Huh. Done. Warheads are armed. One more press of a button, and there'll be no turning back. I can't.
That was close.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should I do now?
We no longer have any landers. So I hate to say it, but I can't help you.
Let's send a message to the Invincible. A short report on the status of the crew. And on our discoveries.
You should also introduce yourself as a member of the Commonwealth. It's better not to hide it, as it will only arouse suspicion.
Don't worry about that, Novik. It's up to me to make sure they understand everything. Now, let me check on the guys. I want to make sure they're stable. I hope we'll speak again, Astrogator.
No. Until then, Rahitra.
I'll join you soon.
No hurry, Yasna. Take your time.
So, he's
所以我把
gone.
面吃完了。
Doctor. Yes, no. It was truly an honor. I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
I have one last request.
I'm listening.
I'd like Koval to remember me, even just from your stories.
Of course. I'll let everyone know what you did for them.
No. I don't care about gratitude. I just want them to know who I was. I am.
Right. I will try to do justice in capturing your extraordinary character. Although I must admit, it's not an easy assignment.
As always. I'm not making anything easier for you, Novik.
As always, yes, sir.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you, and take care. Over and out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You look...
Like shit. I know.
really tired. That's what I meant to say.
Because you're trying to be polite. The undeniable truth is, I look and feel like shit. Will you close it for me?
Of course. Support and stimulants will help you.
I won't sleep. I can't. You know that. I have to endure somehow.
It won't get to that. Because I'll tell you everything all over again.
No, Yasna. I know me all too well. I won't believe the cloud can't be defeated. Or help you convince the Invincible's crew you're innocent. You'll end up in custody, and they'll just repeat our mistakes. It's a strange feeling.
因为他每次睡醒就会失忆，他就会忘记这所有事情。
You clearly haven't visited the infirmary often. This is a standard procedure for a long recovery.
Will you take another look at Landor and Spluskas?
Sure I can. Though, I doubt their condition has changed.
Thank you. But you're still wondering whether to go to the nest. This is probably your last chance. If you want to make it before the Invincible arrives, it would be good to have you here. When they come, the journey there and back will take you about 12 hours.
No, I'm not going. I know it's a unique opportunity to get closer to this phenomenon, and I might never get another chance. But I've thought about it a lot, and I'd rather stay here with you. Now rest. You should save your strength for their arrival. Too heavy, hands become. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. At last.
因为我终于看到无敌号了。
Ritra, do you hear? They're landing now.
所以这算是好的结局了吧？
Ritra?
他死掉了。哦。看来就没有下面了，没有下文哦。哎，他有保留我之前按核弹的那一刻。这个是什么？哦，还可以测画质啊！这种已经测过了，开到最大的没问题。230 FPS， Epic 是210。 在 Epic 看一下，它测到100%会怎样？ 手残按了一下，现在在 Epic 下面的 GPU 大概用60-70%而已，其实没有很多。 而他只是跳下一个。这游戏其实它不算很长，大概6个小时就可以破关了。好了，这游戏就这样吧，先关喽。